Welcome to SpiceCandies. Today we'll make salty peanut butter candies, hard candies. To make the candies we'll need 70 grams of white granular sugar. We'll need 30 grams of unsalted natural peanut butter. When you're starting with the peanut butter, make sure to mix it really well because the oil surfaces above the rest of the peanut butter. We'll need 1/8 or 1/9 cups of corn syrup. If you don't have a digital scale, what you could do is you could use this same volume, 1/8 or 1/9 cups, to measure the peanut butter. That will give you roughly 30 grams. We'll also need salt because this is unsalted. We'll need 2.2 grams or less if you don't like it too salty, or more if you like it really salty, of plain table salt. We will begin by adding the sugar, salt, and corn syrup. The salt must be added at this stage. I will explain immediately why not to add it at a later stage. And there goes the water. Give it a good mix. And turn the heat on. Make sure your pot is centered properly and the flame does not heat the extremities of the pot. Otherwise the sugar on the outside area would caramelize and this could ruin your candy. You could also add a little bit more salt or a little less depending on how you like your candies, salty or non-salty. You could use without salt at all. This will give you a really nice peanut butter flavor, but it won't be salty, of course. And adding the salt at this stage is crucial because if you add it at the later stage, what will happen is that the salt will not dissolve into the mix and you will not get a homogeneous blend of the flavors. If you add it at the last stage, you get fine crystals of salt in the candy, which means you get a bite of very salty candy and a bite of, well, medium salty candy. This is rather nice. I rather like it, but not all people like it. People usually like homogeneous candies with a consistent flavor. We will wait off camera till the candy reaches 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 degrees Celsius, which is the hard crack temperature, resulting in hard candies. We have now reached 100 degrees Celsius and the water is boiling off. Slowly but surely. As the bubble gets smaller and smaller and more even, you can see we've reached 120 degrees Celsius or 250 degrees Fahrenheit, and at this point the process kicks in and gets a lot faster. As the amount of water that remains in the mix decreases due to rapid evaporation, the temperature would rise rapidly from this point onward. At this point, you do not wish to leave the candy or forget about it because it will burn really fast. We have reached 150 degrees Celsius or 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm adding the peanut butter. I'll just give it a quick stir so it can cool the candy, and then add the rest. really viscous, hard to mix, and it's ready. Let's pour. Okay, so let's try. This candy is rather thick because of all the oily peanut butter in there, but don't worry about it. It's still a little bit too hot. I'll just cool it off camera for a second. No more than 10 seconds. Okay, you can repeat the lines. Now it's much better. That's it. I'll let it cool off camera, and I'll get back to you to break the candies and put them in a jar. So these candies have cooled. You can easily break those. They're a bit thick, so it's not as easy, but it's not really hard. They're less prone to water absorption, hygroscopic reaction. Wow, that's really hard. So because of their oily content, so you can store those rather freely. And they're really nice. I got the idea for these candies because I really like salty peanuts. The ones that come in a can. There we go. So, we're ready. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and try. Oopsie. Well, good thing I cleaned the marble. And I'll just store those for later. I hope you enjoyed it. And have a nice day.